What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Field Trip Recordings collaboration with Asics on this Gel-Kayano 14 in the Fern green colorway. Today's video is brought to you by Capsule. Capsule is a brand new product on the market which helps to preserve your sneakers and extend their lives by up to 2 times. So it's a very simple process. They offer a UV protective pod, which is where you put your shoes into, and then you inject their secret sauce, which comes in the form of a cartridge. This contains a scientifically backed formula, which not only pushes out the bad air containing the oxygen and the dirt, but it pushes in the preservative, which is the key to extending the life of your sneakers. It tackles the 2 main reasons why your shoes fade, crumble, and deteriorate over time, which is hydrolysis and oxidization. And in my opinion, this is best used for shoes that you wear sparingly, maybe those grail type sneakers that you wear a couple times a year, and then the rest of the time they're just sitting on a shelf in a box. So I've linked their social media, their website, all that good stuff down below, so check them out, do your own research. They also started to offer up a subscription-based service called Capsule Club. So if you're someone that has a collection with a lot of high-end heat, and you think this is a service that you'll need frequently, Capsule Club will send you everything you need on a monthly basis for a discounted price. So again, I've linked their socials, their website, all that good stuff down below, so check them out and tell them that I sent you. So this right here is a collaboration between Zach Bia's Field Trip Recordings with Asics, and it's technically their second collaboration following the super limited Friends and Family release that happened a couple years back. So this one obviously is much more readily available, and they released on July 12th for $170 US or $220 here in Canada. The official colorway for this shoe is simply just Fern Green. And in comparison to their first release, which was more neutral and very wearable, this colorway in contrast flips it 180 degrees, and it's probably one of the loudest Asics Gel-Kayano 14s I've seen. So first things first, here's a quick look at the packaging. So this comes in an all green cardboard box, and we have Asics and Field Trip Recordings branding on the top lid. And the same thing for the sides of the box, you can see we have both Asics on this side and Field Trip Recordings branding on this side. As far as the shoe goes, so jumping right into the details, the base layer of the sneaker is crafted using a bright green colored mesh, which almost has a bit of a diamond shaped pattern to it. Surrounding the front toe cap as well as the lateral side, we have this dark green synthetic leather with light green detailing on it. And then on the medial side, as well as covering the eyelets of the sneaker, we have a light green synthetic tumbled leather. Moving downwards on the lateral side, we have these 2 synthetic overlays, which feel like a TPU or plastic, and this again is done in a mix of dark green and light green. And then covering the eyelets, like I mentioned, we have that light green colored synthetic tumbled leather, and then the top 2 eyelets are covered in the circular metallic finish in yellow. Beneath this on the mid panel, we have more of that light green colored mesh, and then overlaid on top of this, we have the Asics stripes, which is done in a mix of dark green, light green, and reflective silver 3M. Stitched on top of the heel of the sneaker, we have a synthetic black colored overlay, and we have Gel-Kayano branding found on the lateral side of the left foot, and Field Trip Recordings branding found on the lateral side of the right foot. Beneath this, we have black colored mesh, and then on the bottom of the heel, we have these slits revealing a neon yellow layer underneath, and we have gel branding above this. For the laces, so this pair comes with an oval shaped lace done in this dark green color. To my surprise, I was kind of expecting them to have a second lace option, but they only come with one. Underneath this, we have a foam padded tongue, which is covered in a dark green colored mesh. We have this light green mesh on the center of the top of the tongue, and we have a synthetic leather overlay on the top with Asics branding found on the right foot and Field Trip Recording branding found on the left foot. The back of the tongue and the interior of the shoe, this is lined in a silky smooth black colored liner, which feels very soft to the touch. And then for the insoles, these come with a decently padded foam lined insole. It's finished in this neon finish on top, and we have Field Trip Recordings branding found on the heel of the right foot and Asics branding on the left foot. So the upper of the Gel-Kayano 14 sits atop this foam midsole, which is entirely painted in this deep blue color. Incorporated within the foam, we have Asics gel technology, which is visible on both the lateral forefoot as well as the lateral heel. And these gel pods are also colored in blue. And then for the outsole, we have this tonal blue colored rubber outsole matching the color of the midsole. And in the middle, we have this translucent blue colored TPU shank plate, which is what Asics calls their Trustic technology. And this helps with torsional rigidity and midfoot support. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. And for those wondering about how these fit, to me these fit like most of my Gel-Kayano 14s, so I personally went true to size. My foot measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, meaning when I step on a Brannick device, I'm actually a size 10 between a D and an E width. So getting these in my normal size 10, they fit me really well. So whatever size you normally wear for a Gel-Kayano 14, I'd stick with that same size. If you've never worn this model before, I feel like if you have a narrow, normal, or a slightly wide foot, true to size should be perfectly fine for you. Moving on to the comfort, so the Gel-Kayano 14, in my opinion, is an extremely comfortable sneaker and one of my favorites when it comes to a casual use pair. So it's a very well-balanced sneaker. You feel a lot of support actually underfoot, especially underneath the arches of my foot. I feel like it's really cradling it and supporting it well. At the same time, there's a decent amount of plushness with the foam and the gel inserts, and it just really molds to your feet very well. So if you're looking for a shoe that can give you all-day comfort, the Gel-Kayano 14 is definitely it. Finally, in terms of the quality and craftsmanship, so first off, the material quality unfortunately was nothing special. It was all just synthetic materials on the upper, but that's not really surprising when it comes to models like the Gel-Kayano 14, where for the most part they're heavily mesh based and synthetic based. But I guess in a sense it would have been nice if they utilized some genuine leathers on this shoe, but unfortunately there aren't. The build of the shoe though, it was okay. There were quite a bit of glue stains around the midsole area, but other than that, I thought the panels were relatively consistent between my left and right feet, and the stitch job on the upper was solid as well. So with all of that out of the way now, let's toss these on feet, I'll lace them up, and I'll show you guys how these look. Obviously, with the colorway of this shoe being so bright and so bold, this is not going to be a shoe that everyone is going to like. For me though, there's just something about this color combination that drew me to it. It's such a loud statement shoe, and obviously it's not going to be a shoe that I wear that often, but if you pair this with like a neutral upper, just like a black tee or something like that, I think this will be a shoe that breaks a lot of necks, and personally I just think that it's a really dope colorway. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this Field Trip Recordings Asics Gel-Kayano 14? As of right now, these are sitting in a lot of sizes, especially the smaller sizes. I feel like the bigger sizes have slowly begun to sell out, but it's not like they're going for that much over retail if you're gonna buy these on the secondary market. So leave your thoughts down below, let me know, what do you guys think about this pair? For anyone watching, did you pick these up for retail? Did you pass on these? Or are you eventually planning on picking these up later down the road? And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8. Check me out on X at sean.go spelled out, and visit my website at seango.ca. So thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy this review, and I'll catch all of you in my next video.